Hi friends, welcome back to Wanderlust channel. Today, we are exploring the historic Aguada Forts in Goa, where the charm of Portuguese history meets stunning coastal views. We'll visit both the upper and lower Aguada, taking in everything from ancient watchtowers to scenic oceanfront vistas. So let's get started on this journey through one of Goa's most iconic sites. We are kicking off our tour at the Lower Aguada, also known as the Lower Fort Aguada. This part of the fort lies at a lower elevation, much closer to the shoreline, and was originally built as an extension of the main Aguada Fort to protect against sea invasions. Here, we get to see the impressive fort walls and bastions that once held strategic gunpoints, all set against the beautiful backdrop of the Arabian Sea. Right next to the fort walls is the Taj Fort Aguada Resort, a luxurious hotel built in 1974. The resort blends modern luxury with this historic site, adding a unique charm to the area. From here, we get an amazing view of the sea and can really appreciate the fort's importance in Goa's maritime history. There's no entry fee for the fort itself, making it accessible to everyone who wants to explore this historical landmark. However, if you're coming by car, there is a 100 rupees charge for parking, even though the parking area is on the roadside. On our right, we have a stunning view of Sinquerim Beach, one of Goa's most picturesque beaches with golden sands stretching along the Arabian Sea. This beach is right next to the Lower Aguada, making it a perfect spot for visitors to relax after exploring the fort. Sinquerim is famous for its calm waters, ideal for swimming, and a variety of water sports like parasailing and jet skiing. Alright, let's head over to the next bastion. Walking along these paths, you can really appreciate the solid construction and strategic layout of the fort walls. Each bastion is positioned perfectly, giving defenders a wide view of the coastline and ensuring the fort was well guarded. Unlike the upper fort, which served as a primary defensive stronghold, the lower fort had a more tactical role. It was crucial for guarding the shoreline and controlling access to the Mandovi River. This section of Fort Aguada has several bastions and gun points, all strategically placed to protect against potential sea invasions. We've reached the bastion. Here, we can see a small temple-like structure and a small cross placed on a raised platform, which adds a spiritual touch to this historic site. It's interesting to think about how these elements reflect the diverse cultural influences in Goa. Unfortunately, there is another bastion beyond this one, but it's closed for entry during our visit. Let's take a moment to appreciate the views from here before we continue our exploration of Fort Aguada. We have now arrived at Fort Aguada, also known as Upper Fort Aguada. The entry fee here is 25 rupees per adult, with a parking charge of 100 rupees. Fort Aguada is one of Goa's most popular historical sites, beautifully situated along the Mandovi River and offering panoramic views of the Arabian Sea. Built by the Portuguese in 1612, this fort was designed to guard against Dutch and Maratha invasions. The name, Aguada, comes from the Portuguese word for water, as it originally housed a freshwater spring that supplied water to ships docking here. This structure is a stunning example of Portuguese colonial architecture, featuring a 4-story lighthouse, the oldest of its kind in Asia, constructed in 1864. Additionally, the fort boasts a massive cistern capable of holding 2.4 million gallons of water, which was essential for replenishing supplies for the ships. Let's explore this remarkable piece of history together. This is the freshwater tank, or cistern, which can hold an impressive 2.4 million gallons of water. This cistern was crucial for supplying fresh water to ships that docked here at Fort Aguada. It's fascinating to think about how vital this resource was for maritime activities during the Portuguese era. As we wrap up our tour of Fort Aguada, I'd like to mention a small photo gallery located within the fort, which we visited towards the end of our exploration. There's also the Aguada jail and the new lighthouse, which we didn't get a chance to explore this time, but I promise we'll cover them in our next trip to Goa. I hope you enjoyed exploring the historic Aguada Forts, also known as Sinquerim Fort, as much as I did. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting travel adventures. Please share this video with your friends and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. I look forward to seeing you on our next adventure. Until then, take care and see you next time. Bye bye.